Hello and welcome back to my channel. This video is the first part of the series of React's interview questions with answers. In this part 1, we are going to prepare for the first 10 questions with answers. Before we get started, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, then please subscribe and watch the video till the end. Before we start, here is the short intro. So whenever we are having an interview for the React candidate in terms of SPFX or actual React developer, this is one of the basic questions which we ask to every interviewer who is appearing for the interview. The first question is differentiate between real DOM and the virtual DOM. So here we can identify five main differences between real DOM and a virtual DOM. The first one is real DOM updates slowly while virtual DOM updates faster. This can be directly updated by HTML while the virtual DOM cannot directly update it by HTML. Real DOM creates new DOM if element updates, right? While the updates the JSX if element updates. So virtual DOM will update the JSX if there is a change in the element. When we are talking about real DOM, the DOM manipulation is expensive. Like it will take so much resources and all that stuff, while the virtual DOM manipulation is quite easy, right? There is too much wastage of memory while there is no memory wastage. So out of these five, you can just answer three or two, or if possible, five answers. Then that will suffice your answer for this question about difference between real DOM and virtual DOM. The second question is define React and describe its key features and applications. So the React is a JavaScript library for building front-end web and mobile user interfaces. This was initially developed by Facebook in 2011 and follows a component-based approach that enables the creation of reusable UI elements. React is highly suited for building complex and interactive UIs, you means a user interface, and it has gained widespread popularity since it was open sourced in 2015 by Facebook. Today, it has one of the largest and most active communities of developers and users. Okay. So the third question is what are some characteristics of React? So here we have listed some of the key features of React. First one is virtual DOM. So React uses the virtual DOM instead of real DOM for performance optimization. Someone may also ask in this case is what is actual meaning of DOM? So DOM represents document object model, which is used in the web-based performances or web-based platforms. The second characteristic we can say is server-side rendering. So what React do is React supports server-side rendering, which enables rendering on the server side before any component is sent to the client. The third one is unidirectional data flow. So React follows unidirectional data flow or data binding, you can say, which means that the data flows in one direction from a parent to child component, but not in vice versa case. Okay. The fourth question is what are some of the significant advantages of React? So as we can see, there are a lot of advantages of React, but here I have uh, provide some of the significant benefits of React. For example, it enhances application performance, convenient usage for both the client and server side components or server side coding. It improves code readability using JSX. It uses JSX, so it is more easy to read a code. It has easy integration with other frameworks such as Meteor, Angular, and etc. It has also simplified creation of UI test cases using React. It also helps in that case. Question number 5. What are the disadvantages or limitation of React in terms of development? So as we know what are the advantages, we also have to understand what are the disadvantages of React. So following are the disadvantages you can say about the React. It's a library, but not a complete framework like Angular. This library is extensive and may require some time to grasp, like you have to learn and understand React. It will take some time from your side. Novice programmer may find it challenging to comprehend. New beginner programmers may find it challenging to understand and learn this React when they start in initial phases. The use of inline templating and JSX may result in complex code. So in React, what we generally do is we write the HTML, you can say a JSX in the same component. Sometimes it makes the code very much complex to read and understand. The next question is, what does the term JSX means? So a JSX is a concise syntax for JavaScript XML. It is a combination of a JavaScript and XML commonly used in React applications. This allows developers to combine the expressive power of JavaScript with HTML-like templates, making the resulting code easy to read and understand. JSX plays a key role in making React application robust and performant. This is too much meaning of JSX. It makes the application robust and performant. Here are the example of JSX code, like how we can write a JSX code. In this example, as you can see, this is a syntax for any React component, you can say, where we have one render method and one return method. And this h1 hello world is a JSX syntax. Okay. Question number 7. Could you define the concept of virtual DOM and describe how it functions? So, the virtual DOM is a JavaScript object that mimics the real DOM in lightweight way. So it consists of a tree of nodes that represents React components, each with its attributes and content stored as object and properties. When React render function is called, this is important, React render function is called, it creates a new node tree based on the component. The tree is then updated whenever the underlying data model changes due to user or system actions. A virtual DOM operates through 3 simple steps. What are those steps? Are defined in the next slide. First, whenever there is a change in the underlying data, the virtual DOM representation causes the entire UI to be re-rendered. As you can see, there is some change in this component. Here is a browser and here is my virtual DOM. So it will compare and see which components has been changed. Afterwards, the variation between the prior DOM representation, like prior, and the updated one is computed, like whatever changes has been there, that there is a comparison between a virtual DOM and the real DOM. And after the calculation has been done, like comparison has been done, the real DOM is updated with only the components that have been modified. This is really important. So only the components that have been modified are updated, not the whole tree. Okay. Question number 8 is, what is the reason that browsers cannot interpret JSX? The reason behind that is web browsers are only capable of interpreting JavaScript objects, whereas JSX means JavaScript XML. JSX is not a standard JavaScript object, but it is a JavaScript XML, and therefore, to make JSX readable by a browser, we first need to convert the JSX code into a JavaScript object using a transformer such as Bubble. Once the transformation is complete, we can pass the resulting JavaScript object to the browser for interpretation, and then the browser can interpret this JavaScript and display it onto the page. Question number 9. In what ways does React's ES6 syntax differ from ES5 syntax? So there is an introduction of ES6, ECMAScript 6, or you can say the ECMAScript 2015 into the action, right? And there are several changes to the syntax of JavaScript. Those are as listed below. I try to list them all. First, before ES6, in ES5 we use require, and in ES6 we use import. For example, this is how we write require the React library by variable React equal to require React. But in ES6, we write just import React from React. This is the difference. The second difference is versus export versus module.export. Similarly, in ES5, modules were exported using module.exports, but in ES6, the export keyword is used instead. So in ES5, we have module export equal to component, while in ES6, we export default component. So the third syntax difference between ES5 and ES6 is related to the component and function. In ES5, React components were defined using create class method, where in ES6, they were defined as classes with the React component class. So if we go and check with the ES5, first we define variable my component equal to react.create class, and this is my JSX. Whereas in ES6, we have class component, which is extending the react.component class, and the same output with this JSX. This is the difference. The other difference between ES5 and ES6 is related to props. In ES5, component props were defined using the prop types property, while in ES6 they are defined as class properties. For example, in ES5 we say them as prop types, then name, this is my property, and this is how I define it, react.proptypes.string, and here I am using that this.props.name, right? While in ES6 we directly define them inside my property, inside my class. For example, this is my app is my class, and here I am using it directly like this dot props dot name. Okay. The other thing is related to state. In ES5, the component state was initialized using initial state method, while in ES6 we initialize the constructor using this dot state property. So in ES5, the syntax is same, like variable app equal to react.create class. We get this get initial state function, and here we are defining it and returning world as its value. So it will print like hello this dot state dot name. So it will print like hello world as the property name, while in ES6 we define it inside the constructor. Value is same, like this dot state equal to name world. It will also print like hello world. So output will be same. There is a change in the syntax. The next question is, what are the difference between React and Angular? So there are a lot of many changes or lot of many differences between React and Angular, but here I have tried to define them in terms of different topics. For example, the first one is architecture. So React is a view component of MVC architecture. It is only utilizing the view component of the MVC architecture, while Angular is a complete architecture using the MVC architecture. So it is having the model, view, and controller type of structure. For the rendering, React has server-side rendering, Angular has the client-side rendering. As in DOM, React uses virtual DOM, Angular uses real DOM only. In terms of data binding, React is only one-way data binding is supported, while in Angular we have the two-way data binding. So we can change a value from parent to child, child to parent and all. For the debugging, it has the compile time debugging, while Angular has runtime debugging as well. Who is the author of both of these libraries and frameworks? So React has been created by Facebook, while Angular is supported by Google. Okay, so here is the end of this video about the React interview questions with answers in series part 1. Hope you like the video and the content. Please like, share, comment and do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the notification about the new uploaded video. Thanks for watching. Sharing is caring. Thank you. Bye bye. So here is the end of this video about the React interview questions with answers in series part 1. Hope you like the video and the content. Please like, share, comment and do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the notification about the new uploaded video. Thanks for watching. Sharing is caring. Thank you. Bye bye. So here is the end of this video about the React interview questions with answers in series part 1. Hope you like the video and the content. Please like, share, comment and do subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell icon to get the notification about the new uploaded video. Thanks for watching. Sharing is caring. Thank you. Bye bye. So here is the end of this video about the React interview